Hi, it's Nairi back again on my adoption support video with my series on attachment, and this is the second video that I promised to make for you, which is all about what attachment cannot put right for our children. And whilst this is a bit more of a negative video, I do think it's important to get attachment in the mix with everything else out there and to understand that it is a framework to work with. It's a theory, it works really well, but it can't put everything right for our children. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do if you're interested in adoption and all subjects relating to it. So let's have a look then. What attachment can't do for us. It cannot take away the memories of the past for the child. It can help to soothe because they are now building a new relationship, but it cannot take away their memories. And some of those memories are important for them to work through. And we cannot perhaps say, well, we're building a really secure attachment with this child, and so we want them to forget about the past. We want them to try to erase their memories. We can't do that for them. They need to be having those acknowledged. The other thing is as well, we cannot replace their original attachment figure. For most children, but not for all, it has to be said, there will have been some form of attachment with some form of primary caregiver in the beginning, and we're not there to replace that person. We're there to build on whatever little attachment they might have had from the beginning. And so it's good to celebrate any person that could have given that to them, rather than again say, well, we're going to try and kind of forget that and push that away. If your child has suffered any significant developmental delay, so sometimes through neglect, through alcohol misuse, drug misuse, or just something that's happened in the womb, your child will have a significant development delay. Attachment cannot put that right. So attachment can put more minor delays right to help. It can help with the trauma, and it can help to eradicate some of the negativity that might have happened. But when it comes to significant delay, attachment cannot put that right. So again, you might work really hard on attachment strategies. You might do everything required of you, but your child might still end up with some delays, developmental delays, and that won't be anything that you've done or not done. It's just, it is what it is, and attachment can't put that right. Likewise, sometimes attachment can't eradicate behaviours that are unwanted. Now, I do think it can go a long way to helping with behaviours, but often the closer a child gets to you, sometimes those behaviours do intensify for a while, and doctors find that really stressful. Of course, that's because the child is feeling more secure with you, but sometimes there are behaviours that cannot be undone through attachment style parenting and building attachment. Sometimes they're there to stay, and it's something that we kind of need to accept. It doesn't mean, of course, you can't try. It doesn't mean, of course, you can't hope for the best that those things will go, but I think, again, it's worth accepting that some things are going to be there to stay and need to be kind of worked with, rather than you keep trying attachment types of strategies and therapeutic parenting and wondering why you're not being successful. And lastly, it's not meant to take the place of all types of parenting methods. I think some of us get very hung up on that we need to understand attachment, we need to understand therapeutic parenting, and if we do everything we read in the books, everything that we possibly can, then that's going to be the correct way. But I would like to say to you that there are lots of correct ways that you can parent, and it's good to know everything that I'm going to tell you about attachment. Of course, I hope you watch all of the videos, but also to bear in mind there are other styles of parenting, and they can work too alongside these methods. Thank you for watching Adoption with Nairi, and my next video will be video number 3 in the series, and that will be how practically attachment actually works. So in practice, what does that look like? So I hope you'll join me for that video. Thank you.